So the Build for Good is a hackathon that we organize for members of the public who have ideas about how the country can be better. A space where people who saw problems and wanted to solve them could. It is a way for us to make Singapore a place where citizens are empowered by the government to solve problems rather than having to petition the government in the hopes they will be listened to. That's what the Build for Good ultimately is.
My name is Iskandar. We've always discussed topics that we want to solve in the world, in Singapore. When we chance upon Build for Good, and we're like, hey, this could be an opportunity for us to try to make some of the ideas that we have into reality.
Hi, I'm Zihan. I'm passionate about social issues relating to the elderly and also caregivers. So I'm hoping to work with the experts to really come up with product that can relate to people. That's what I truly want to do here.
Hi, my name is Jocelyn. As a designer, I'm keen to explore how I can use my skills to solve problems that impact Singaporeans daily.
My name is Brian. Singapore has been really kind to me. So I guess in a way, it's also my way of paying back to Singapore. And that's why I'm really interested in these efforts to improve the livelihood of Singaporeans.
Hi, I'm Yo Ming. I decided to join this hackathon because of one of the themes, inclusivity for elderly in tech, which was related to what I do face at work a lot.
Government should be a way to empower people who see problems and want to solve them to do so. If you see a problem in your country, you should be able to fix it. And that's fundamentally what we're trying to do here. Basically, the idea is quite straightforward. We give you a month, more or less. You go explore different ideas, build something, and share at the end of it what you have managed to build. At the start of every hackathon, we've got about 100 different ideas. At the end of every hackathon, we've got about 20 to 30 different projects that people share. And out of those 20 to 30, about 4 to 5 make it live into production.
So SGPO's role has been mainly to find government agencies whose insights and information will be most useful to the projects that the participants want to do. And this is important because there's so much information that the government already has and many years of experience in the field. And those will really help our participants of BFG create projects that are most useful to the real issues on the ground.
Singaporeans, we are not creative. We do have a lot of ideas, but we kind of just need that nudge, in the right direction. So I think where the government could come in to help is to connect citizens with organizations that need help so that they can bring in the right subject matter experts in the relevant areas to provide guidance.
The issues that Singapore faces, and indeed the world faces today, are complex. And in complexity, what you need is solutions to come from many different players, not just the government.
I really am excited to see what you come up with. I can't wait to see them, play with them, and see how you guys make the world a better place.
It was very heartening to see the enthusiasm in trying to solve some of the issues that public could be facing.
It takes a community to look after and also to allow senior to age in place. And it's very important that not just the government, the citizen must be involved.
We do see citizens as part of this whole ecosystem that we need to transform. And we look forward to partnering with the citizens to explore innovative solutions.
Hey BFG, look at us being hard at work.
So this is day 2 of the hackathon. This is my team. We are the good people.
We don't know what we are doing.
We know what we are doing, but I just fine-tuning.
So Jocelyn, what are you doing right now?
We are refining our problem statement because we need to submit our MVP by Wednesday.
Shit.
So time is a bit tight.
Well, 2 weeks has been pretty stressful.
So I think this week really starting to feel the pressure with all the deadlines approaching, and especially as the sole designer in my team, there's a lot on my shoulders that I feel.
There's a lot of twists and turns along the way because initially we wanted to develop a healthcare product which remind individuals to take their medication, but there is not much of a demand for the product. So that's where during the talks we actually pivoted away to something that AIC actually suggested, which is a tool where the elderly can ping how am I feeling on a daily basis.
We are just hoping that the market accepts our idea because we've pivoted so many times. It's not even funny anymore. But okay, at least the most important thing is that we're not building something that nobody will use.
We want to remove the aspect of social isolation for people who are going to retire soon. Some of the insights that we gathered from our survey, they are interested in some of these events, but they don't have anyone to go with. And that's why we decided to create this platform where senior citizens, they are able to geo their friends.
Initially, when we started this hackathon, my team wanted to focus on the area of education and youth. But I feel like a lot of the problems there might not necessarily need a tech solution. And then we found that mental health and youth was something that was quite meaningful. So we decided to venture into that area. The name of our project is Care Card. Basically, it's like your identification card for the elderly with the full view of what care services is being provided to them by different providers. I really do hope we can win, but our idea has been mentioned by I think 3 or 4 other groups, and that is quite worrying. I guess it's also how we pitch it. If we can just bring out this essence of what we are trying to solve, I think we have a fighting chance.
This is just the start. I know a month of hard work feels like a long time. And even to just take an idea from nothing but a concept to something that you can show people is something to be very proud of. But now that you've gotten here, that's where the hard work begins.
Currently now we are not really confident.
We sort of underestimated the brevity of how hackathon is.
We kind of panicked a little.
Hopefully we can finish it within this hackathon.